We are entering the most important moment of the week. We have FOMC in a couple hours from now, and the interest rate, well, that's pretty much a given. 99% thinks that the interest rate will stay the same. Half an hour after this announcement, there's always a press conference, and that is one that's going to be very important and probably very heated up, because in the last speech that Powell gave, he said, I'm actually not so keen on lowering the interest rate. We first want to see what the fiscal policy will be of the United States. So what is he pretty much saying right there? Well, that is that the interest rate right now is pretty low, and also the inflation is low, unemployment is very strong, so pretty much the economy looks good. However, by just slapping on tariffs one moment, taking them off another one, and then just slapping on another country, that shakes the market, that shakes an economy, because then it's very hard for the Fed to calculate what can we expect for future inflation. Because it is a given that if you have a full-on tariff war, that will bring inflation higher. And why would the Fed want to lower the interest rate if inflation is rising? And so for now, that's not happening, but they just want to keep some ammunition. So especially the explanation 30 minutes after the rate announcement, that is going to be a very, very important one, because you bet your ass that there are reporters that will ask about Trump, tariffs, and the fiscal policy. And it's actually pretty unique that that's going to happen, because the Fed has been saying over and over again that they are an organ that operates completely independent. They are not politically driven. They're not owned by anyone. They are completely on their own, and that is, I think, also a good thing. But now it looks like that that is slowly fading, and that politics might have a bigger impact on the Fed decisions than we might have thought a couple months ago. Okay, with that being said, where are we right now for BTC? I gave you yesterday a long from this area right here, 81, 100 and 0.5. I did not take that long, although we ever so slightly front run that level. And the reason is because I did not like this low. It also looked bad on the TPO chart. We had no bullish divergence on any of the time frames. Matter of fact, if I zoom in here on the 5 minute, there you can also see that Marks FB just looked very weird right here at this point. And this wave was nice, but this price was not lower, so it was no bullish divergence on none of the time frames. Therefore, no confirmations. That means no trade. So that is being completely transparent with you. Now again, we are almost hitting that trend line, the one that we have been bouncing off already for a couple times. That does not mean that this is a short trade. Yes, the 1 hour is looking like she might want to top out, but with the FOMC, with just a few hours from now, I'm not entering any trades. I'm just waiting for the result and waiting for the speech. That is when the volatility will kick in. We have been lacking volatility already for the last 2 days. Of course, the market is waiting for that FOMC rate decision. Very, very important. Other than that, we kind of had the same kind of price action as here, where we also just front run the golden pocket. Now we just front run that 0.5 daily level, just a few dollars. I have to say that this level right here and this level right here, 79-ish, I'm not so keen on it anymore. I don't like it when price ever so slightly front runs a level and then goes higher, because 9 out of 10 times when BTC then comes back, it breaks the level with force and there is no stopping. So then I think actually, because we had it now 2 times in a row, if we're now coming down, I think we are going to break this level from yesterday and this level right here. So I'm not so keen anymore in taking a long trade. If I see a clear as day SFP on the small time frame with, for example, bullish divergence money flow coming up, yes, of course I'll trade it, but the chances of getting it from this moment on, we have to be honest, are very, very slim. And also in yesterday's video, I said to you, I'm becoming a little bit more bearish, because look at this daily here on Market Cipher B. it looks absolutely freaking terrible. Money flow is extremely into the red. It looks like there's no stopping anytime soon. This momentum wave looks like it wants to roll over. VWAP is down, RSIs look pretty weak, and you can also see that we had a bullish divergence here confirmed on the daily, but the money flow right now is lower than when it was confirmed. This is pretty rare, pretty weak price action so far. You do not see a strong continuous move to the downside, but yeah, if I look at just at some of the indicators, it looks very bad. Let's say that we are getting a kind of pump and dump idea. We have seen that more than once during the FOMC, kind of a heartbeat where you see price going up, then eventually going down, and then kind of back to the mean, doing something like this. I then would be interested in shorting this level that I gave to you already a couple days ago. That's the golden pocket, the CME gap, and this high right here, taking out the liquidity from all of these highs. There should also be a big point of control right in that area, so therefore I gave you a box starting off from approximately 86 to 87k. If we see something like this, this could be a long and a short, and then we go sideways again. It could also just be something like this where we go up on the news. Let's say there's no rate hike, and then the interview starts, and then we're just completely dumping down. Then this could be still a nice short. And then if we are really closing underneath this low, and even better underneath this low, so a daily candle underneath, I'm holding that short open, and I will treat it as a swing trade, because that could be very, very nice. Because yeah, if you're then gonna close underneath all of these lows that we created, that is just very bearish. The chances of them price completely reversing back to your entry is just very, very low. So everything stands and falls with that FOMC. And again, if we then have the price action reverse, so let's say we are first going down, it really depends on how fast it goes on this and this level. Let's say that S&P, where I just talked about, I will be interested in trading it if I see more confirmations. Other than that, the best level now to long is that 78.6, and the daily level 78,500-ish. 78,500-ish. I'm really liking it, because then you're taking out all of the longs of these lows and trading it to the upside. This might just be a scalp, 1 or 2%, and then rolling over again. Could be absolutely the case, but for now I'm liking this level. It has not been tapped, has not been front run. It's just still very, very clean, and we have a daily 78.6. I'm really liking it, and other than that, maybe taking out this low, but I think actually then we're just going to dump much lower if we're not holding this level. So if you are in a trade right now, please make sure you have your risk management in place. You have your stop loss on a logical level. If you are in profit, please move your stop loss at least to entry, that in case you're getting this news kind of wick, that you're not getting wicked out or stopped out and you're going home with a loss. Just protect your capital. These are high volatile moments in the market, not only for B2C, also for the altcoins, and definitely for the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, something that I will be trading once the news comes out, and I will be updating everyone in the Discord, which by the way is completely for free. So if you want to join me there, click on the link in the description. And like I said, it's completely for free. I pretty much daily give you my my views and my updates about the markets, crypto, stocks, S&P 500, what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at, when I'm taking a trade, taking profits, stop losses, you name it, the whole shebang. It's completely for free. Feel free to check it out. And when you're down there anyways, guys, please do me a favor by liking, subscribing, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Without further ado, see you in the next one. Bye bye.